Methyl red is a pH indicator that changes colour in response to the pH of the media. At pH 4.4 or below, the indicator turns red, which indicates a strong acid. The methyl red indicator is added drop by drop to the culture broth. Hold the methyl red bottle, then remove the cap of the tube. The tube needs to be held as vertical as possible so that the drops fall directly into the broth, or as close as possible. If the drop hits the side, you can move the tube around a little so that the broth contacts the drop. This microbe is positive for the methyl red test. The colour change should be immediate upon the indicator contacting the broth. We will be adding a total of 2 drops of the methyl red indicator to the 1 milliliter broth samples. A positive result is a bright cherry red colour. In this case, 2 drops of the methyl red have produced an orange colour. This indicates that the microbe was able to produce weak acids. However, the acid was not strong enough to lower the pH below 4.4. This indicates that the microbe was not capable of mixed acid fermentation. This orange colour would be considered a negative result, or at least inconclusive. When comparing the results, hopefully you can see the difference. This is one reason why the methyl red test can be tricky to read sometimes. The broth must turn red to be positive, but the difference can be difficult to call sometimes. A useful point of comparison is to add drops of the indicator to an uninoculated MRVP broth. There are no microbes growing in this broth, so I don't need to worry about contamination. Make a note of the colour of the uninoculated broth. I will then add 2 drops of the indicator to the broth. You can see that the addition of the drops darkens the MRVP broth significantly, but because the broth is uninoculated, the pH has not been altered. This yellow-orange colour is more typical of a negative methyl red test result. Here we can see a comparison of the 3 different colours that may be encountered. Only the red colour on the left can be called as a positive methyl red result.